So the New York Knicks picked up a win over the Los Angeles Lakers. I haven't made a video in a while because we've lost the last three. The one against the Hornets, I just didn't feel like talking about. We blew, what, a 17-point lead in that game. And then the one, of course, after that was the Kings. Just a horrible overall performance. We did play hard in the second half. No Brunson left in the second quarter. And then the game against the Clippers, defensively, we played great. Offensively, we couldn't knock down a shot. And then against the Lakers, it was a good game. This is a red-hot Lakers team playing the best ball of their career. No LeBron, no Brunson. Not saying Brunson's LeBron, but Brunson's just as important to our team as LeBron is to theirs. I think that might be a hot take, but legitimately, look how we played without Brunson. I mean, it's just finding offense has been really difficult. And the Knicks, they go out there to start off the game a little bit sluggish, but overall, they just got production from everyone. I didn't think like anyone legitimately played bad tonight. McBride got minutes. Isaiah Hartenstein closed the game again, and he was getting a ton of boards, making smart reads. RJ Barrett had 30 points, 12 of 27 from the field. If you take away RJ's 1 of 8 from the field, right, from three, I mean, you're looking at what, 11 of like 19. I suck at math, but yeah, like that's kind of what it's come down to is Barrett, he's not knocking down any threes this season. He's around 30%. But when he finds his spots, creates angles, I mean, he can, especially going to his left hand, he's almost unstoppable. And down the stretch, hit some big shots. Julius Randle, 33 points, 8 rebounds, 11 of 24, 3 of 12 from 3. That's the Knicks' issue is when the shots are off, which I'm not going to say they always are, but especially without Brunson. I mean, the Knicks, they don't have really any sort of perimeter shooting because, Quentin Grimes isn't closing games out because you have Hart and you have Quickly who both can shoot, but legitimately it's not like we have a knockdown lethal three-point shooter out there. So the Lakers, they played zone on us and it worked. It kind of didn't, I don't know, but overall it was pretty simple down the stretch. The Knicks executed, the Lakers didn't, and this was a good road win. I don't know, man. It just feels good to get a win, And then in terms of like the bench, Obi and McBride both played extremely well, giving energy. I like Obi because he can knock down threes, catch and shoot in the corners, but he can also, go to the basket and use his athleticism. And then McBride defensively, he did knock down a couple of threes, but McBride is one of the best defenders in the league at his position. And we saw him get run today. He looked really smooth. He looked confident shooting the basketball. And Isaiah didn't score, but he had 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, a block. It looked very active. Hartenstein, he's had his moments this season. He's had some bad runs, some good runs. He is closing games out over Mitch, which is, I get it, I guess, because, Mitchell Robinson, he was kind of just out there tonight. I mean, he was a minus 15. But Mitch has just been getting killed a little bit, like, especially against the Kings. I mean, Sabonis has bullied him. And then I don't know, Mitch it's interesting because he legitimately transforms our defense, but lately he hasn't really been existent. Offensively he's good at getting boards, but Mitch played 24 minutes and had 5 rebounds. So that's where I'm at with Mitch, is that we're definitely going to need him moving forward, but right now Isaiah's played well. He's just more active, more engaged, so I'm fine with it. Against the Kings though, I will say I don't know why Mitch didn't get more run at the end of that game because he was getting killed, I guess, but I don't know. I guess Mitch just kind of needs to realize that, he's got to just, play every possession like it's his last, and he's extremely important. He's got to use his size because the Knicks don't have a lot of size. I mean, they've got Isaiah and Mitch, 7-footers, but they don't really have anyone outside of that. Randall is about 6'8", Bro Brunson's like 6'2", and then RJ is, I don't know how tall RJ is, like 6'6", 6'5". So, I mean, we're not like a small team, but we don't have like the most amount of size. That's why Toronto always freaking beats us, because we just can't match their size. But the Lakers, they have AD, and then outside of that, I mean, they don't really have much as well. And we contained AD. I mean, he had 17 points, 16 rebounds, 4 assists. Like AD, I mean, the fact, like if you were to tell me before the game we would hold AD to 17 and 16, I would have been like, okay, bet. In 37 minutes, we didn't give up 40 and like 20 to AD, like we know he can do. So the Lakers from the field, they shot 48%. They were 33 from 3. We were 48 from the field and 30% from 3 in our own right. We didn't shoot the ball. Well, the Lakers were 10 of 17 from the free throw line, 59%. That ultimately would be the difference, because if they knock down some more free throws, then they win this game. So AD missed like 4, I want to say. I think he missed his first 4, and then he knocked one down, so he's 1 of 5, right? And I don't know. It was a good win. it's one of those things where it's like you just got to build upon it. I mean, we had lost 3 in a row. A loss here would have hurt as well. We don't want to turn one bad loss to the Hornets into a bad week. So the Knicks bounce back, and it doesn't really get any easier. I mean, the Blazers got blown out by the Pelicans tonight, but they're still in reach for the play-in, and they've got Dame. Like, Dame single-handedly can beat the Knicks. Like, he could go off. It's at home too. Crowd's gonna be behind him. Denver is interesting. I mean, they have the best record in the West, and then Minnesota's still not out of it. They're actually, they're in the playoff picture. They're 500. Miami and Orlando's got a really tough young team. Houston and Miami. So they're, Houston, you can't really count them out. I mean, I know they're trash, but the game's at the Garden. The Knicks are certainly a better road team, and it's a young team. They're going to be looking to try to make a statement. And we're getting to the final stretch of the season, but the Knicks are 40-30, guys. They're the 6 in the East. That sounds so gross. 6 in the East. Right now, we'd be matched up against Philly in the first round. Honestly, I wouldn't hate that. Because think about it. Embiid, Harden both have no rings. Haven't really had much playoff success. The Knicks, who have overachieved this season, we've already won more games than we were expected to. And honestly, not even that, but just I feel like we match up well with them. Like, Embiid would be tough, and like Harden, Brunson and Harden are pretty much not the same. I'm not saying they're the similar play styles, but they're both guys that should have been all-stars, that are some of the best at their position. I would say 2 all-NBA caliber players. And then we've got Randall, we've got RJ and Josh Hart, and quickly. Like, I feel like we'd match up well with them. I wouldn't want to play Philly in the first round, but I certainly would prefer to play Philly over Boston or a team like the Milwaukee Bucks. But let me know your thoughts on the video, guys. It's your boy Knicks Daily. We've got 12 games left. 10-2 would be amazing. I would love that. Will that happen? You never know. I don't think so. It's a pretty difficult schedule. Hey, if we can go 8-4, I don't think any Knicks fans going to complain about that. I just really don't want the 6th seed. I want the 5th seed. I'm not afraid of Cleveland whatsoever. We match up pretty similar with them. I mean, and I just want to go at Donovan Mitchell. I don't know why. There's just something that kind of fires me up about facing Mitchell. It really shouldn't, because it's not like his fault that he wasn't a Knick. It's Danny Ainge and just something against the Knicks. I don't know, but regardless, I mean, the Knicks with Jalen Brunson out there, Julius Randle, he played well tonight. Didn't really have his 3 on, but he was super aggressive, getting to his spots and just attacking the basket. Had some nice and ones, and I like where the Knicks are at. I don't know. I just want to make more videos. Like, I want to make videos after losses. So let me know about how you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, it's your boy Knicks Daily signing out. Make sure you guys join the Discord. We talk Knicks every single day in there, especially during game days, live, and yeah, closing out the weekend with a win always feels great. The Knicks are going to be back on Tuesday, right? We're back on Tuesday against Portland. Brunson is not expected to play in that, and then we have a huge window, so no game until Saturday. So Brunson certainly should be back for that, because he's day to day, and he's getting almost a week off. So definitely don't want to rush him. I'd rather, fall seeds than, rush Brunson back, because at the end of the day, like, even if we don't want the 7th seed, because that means we have to play in the play-in, but if we do get the 6th seed, I mean, again, like, we'd be going up against Philly, but, Brunson should be 100%. We have everyone out there, and we know what the Knicks can do defensively. It's just offensively, I just realized they're actually a top 5 offensive team, if you want to date back to December 4th. So we have the personnel to be able to compete with anyone, and again, there's just no pressure. The Knicks aren't being pressured to win a championship. Like, sure, there's pressure to get out of the first round, but at the end of the day, the Knicks are only going to build upon this, and our team is young too. So next season, we're going to be better. The year after that, we're going to be better. So yeah, we're chilling. But guys, I'm out. I said I was out already, but now I'm actually out. Later.